Hi, my name is Heather Hackett, and I am the founder and executive director of Local Relief, a brand new 501c3 nonprofit and social media app dedicated to disaster. So I'm super excited about it. I hope after this story that you will be as well. But I'll tell you where it came from. So basically, 2017 was Hurricane Irma. I live in Sarasota, Florida, and that was my first hurricane. So I'm originally from Ohio, and we don't have them up there. So I'm the researcher. I started looking up what do you need, how do you plan, what you have to buy, how to prepare your car, your home, all of that stuff. So I started doing that. And then the closer we got to the disaster, I started realizing that communication was lacking a little bit, to where people that had resources were trying to connect to people that needed them. However, if you're not connected to those people on Facebook, or if you're not friends, you can't find that information. So I found myself being the connector. So I was literally connecting the people that had to the people that need, and then just started noticing that it was tougher than it should be. So I had a sports management background, so we did big sporting events, and basically I looked at Irma and said, okay, if this was my event, how would I manage this sucker? And I kind of looked at it that way and thought, all right. One, I started brain dumping everything. So it became that infamous document that said, you need this, 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 this. I started rambling. So then I started organizing. And basically what it came down to was 3 pillars and 3 components of information, where the first thing you're going to need, just like I did, was that preparing information, the stuff that's static, the information that doesn't change. So how to prepare your home, how to prepare your kids, your dog, all of that stuff. That information is needed. So that information is there and it's static. That doesn't change. And then the second pillar was the resources and the information that you need, but you don't necessarily know you need them until you need them. So this is your state information, your federal resources, your long-term recovery groups, your nonprofit organizations that provide assistance, housing authorities, all of this stuff. Again, you typically don't even know these places exist until you need them. And then after you know they exist, it's typically somewhat of a struggle to find them. So we point to all of those as well. And then the social media component, where that is that's the hub. So that's what you need to really connect and go find your city, find your county, and start sharing information that's nearly impossible to find. So where can you find tarps? Where is gas? Where are, if you do have a disaster, where's your food distribution? Where's your food collection? Where's your donation sites? Where are volunteers, going to volunteer and to provide assistance? So there's so many different components and there's so many different pieces that happen, but again, with these 3 pillars and 3 components, I figured you can kind of manage them all. Something fits in every, or I guess I should say, all of those pieces fit in one of these components. So basically, that was it. That was the idea for Local Relief. And then, as luck would have it, in 2018, a guy reached out to me to write content for an app. So I started to learn the app space that way. And then fast forward to 2022, that guy is now my husband. So I was starting to really learn the app space because we were in it together. And with that was Hurricane Ian. So Hurricane Ian was a beast. It was big, and it was supposed to hit Sarasota, but it didn't. It hit south, and it beat the daylights out of it. So basically, when that happened, first thing we did was, raise our hands and go volunteer. And then, really after that, even when it was coming, I was kind of looking for something comparable and figured, all right, I didn't do Local Relief, but I lost my chance. Someone else had done it. So I started looking and realizing that nobody had done it. And the idea was kind of still up for grabs. So I started volunteering and lending a hand, and we did this big fundraiser drive and blah, 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 and donated all these supplies and took those down to Pine Island, started volunteering there. And really developed a love and a passion that I never knew I had. And once that infamous saying, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Well, not only did I see it, but my husband did as well. And after this happened, we really realized that this is it. This is what I need to do. So that being said, that's what we did, So after that, Local Relief was born. It is a 501c3. It is 100% nonprofit, and it's here for the long haul, So our whole goal is to get my dog. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. That was my dog. I'm a real person. Sorry. So basically, and here you can see him. So my dog sits right there. That is his toy, of which I had to get. You can't see it, but trust me, there's a dog there and there's a toy there. Again, I'm a real person. So basically, we literally started doing it. So it's a nonprofit. It's ready to use. The biggest part and the biggest challenge from me is the fact that nobody knows it's available and nobody knows to use it because it's brand new. So that's where this fundraiser comes in. I'm looking for help. I'm looking for assistance. My husband and I, we have funded it. He more than me. We funded this as much as we can possibly do it on our own, and we can't anymore. We're tapped. So to take this to the next level and to make it so people can really use it and really benefit from it, that's where we need help. So we're asking for $165,000. At least just to get us started. The breakdown and the numbers are in there, but basically, if you believe in this, please donate. We are around for the long haul. We want to be here. And not only that, with all the disasters happening, with the hurricanes, with the tornadoes, with the fires, I mean, come on, guys. The flooding alone, everybody's being impacted by this. So imagine literally like the ultimate disaster hub. Now there is one. So there's so many different social media platforms right now. You don't know where to turn. You don't know whether to go on Facebook or Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, or TikTok or Instagram or whatever. But this one, we want one dedicated platform just for disasters. So disasters, that's it. That's where we want you to go to Local Relief. We want you to be able to share and post and find information there. And it doesn't go away. It's something, again, for your long-term recovery people and long-term recovery groups, this is around for the long haul. So in order to get it to where it's around for the long haul, we could desperately use your help. So even if you could donate a couple bucks, whatever you can do, I really, really appreciate it. And please download the app as well. Take a look at there. Don't take my word for it. Take a look and see what we're up to. But regardless, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you, and I hope to see you soon.